I asked people in VRChat about drugs. Are drugs bad?
Depends on the drug.
I mean, I think that's an obvious answer. They are very good.
Which drugs? Everything in life comes with moderation. Yes, drugs are bad.
Depends how you use them.
Yes, I have seizures. I think weed is okay.
You have herbs that are considered drugs, and you have drugs that are considered herbs.
Depends, right? Everything depends. Nothing's black or white.
Yeah, I guess in a way, yeah. It depends on what type of drugs.
You have the high-rise narcotics, you have lower inhalants, and you have very low hallucinogenics and or inhalants that are not among the other inhalants.
For example, insulin, chemo.
I don't like them. I don't like being not in control of my body.
I think that there's not a bad drug per se, but use it.
I think it depends how you use them.
Like, we can do a lot of good things with it, but also it can be really bad, right?
If the majority answer is it depends, then should it matter what we even legalize? And why do you say drugs are bad?
Because I said so.
Personal experience with my family.
Wow, oh damn, this got really deep, huh?
My mom addicted, and she would go back and forth from being clean to not being clean. I've hated drugs ever since.
Do you mind sharing what kind of drugs you've done?
I've only smoked weed and I chew on some mushrooms, but the mushrooms don't work, man. That was just disgusting.
Oh, fuck yeah. Weed,
A lot of shrooms,
Weed,
I've done weed before.
acid,
Vicodin,
acid.
I've prescribed like a lot of painkillers.
coke.
Shrooms.
I've done cocaine, marijuana, salvia,
Yeah, alcohol is the only thing I do.
Molly, ecstasy, DMT.
Only ones that have been prescribed to me.
I have a big list of like 160 different substances that I have tried.
Adderall.
I've done everything from psychedelics to amphetamines.
Adderall.
I haven't done that many, I'll be perfectly honest with you.
I've done a plethora of other drugs that really didn't have names. They were just synthetic versions of others.
I've used Adderall, I've used Vyvanse, I've used diphenhydramine.
I haven't done any drugs. I drank alcohol quite a lot, but I never smoked weed.
I did try heroin a couple times.
I've only done LSD. I take edibles.
If you guys have any suggestions for the types of questions you want me to ask people in VRChat, feel free to leave a comment down below. Now back to the video. Do you mind talking a little bit more about heroin? Because you're the first guy I've come across who has openly admitted to doing it.
It's actually a really funny story. So my friend found a bundle of heroin on the side of the road, and he was like, bro, I just found this. I don't know what it is. So he brought it over, and I've always been into like researching like drugs and stuff, so I knew what it was. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. And I basically did heroin for a week, and then I couldn't get any more, so I stopped.
Do you like to do drugs?
I don't like it.
I used to really like doing drugs, but it was never about the drugs. It was more about just being connected to people.
As a recreational activity, yeah.
Definitely. Although it is every once a few months I try something new. Opens up my mind. I'm a creative human being.
I don't do anything anymore. I don't do none of that.
Yes, but I think that's just part of my personality. When they say addictive personality, I have that.
I mean, only on the weekend. Like, I'm not addicted.
No, actually, it was probably one of the worst experiences of my life.
What was your most down bad moment while you were under the influence?
Going outside naked, bro.
Everybody always says that weed is good for seizures. I may have had seizures caused by the weed.
I overdosed of the aromatic mushrooms. I was climbing a tree and I saw a fucking gorilla in the tree. I jumped out from the tree and almost broke my legs.
Diphenhydramine, oh my god. One day I OD'd on it. One of the worst experiences of my life. I could compare it to like hearing demons talking to me.
I was high as fuck. I was with my friend and my girl, and I was like, oh, let's do a three-way. And it ended up me fucking this femboy, and then my girl leaving.
The worst experience I ever had was probably on alcohol. I was driving, drunk driving, decided it would be a good idea to try to kill myself and went into the other lane, head-on collision with somebody.
Honestly, the worst I've done is get on a table in a club and dance, and not super appropriately.
I was tripping so hard that I started saying random words to a security guy. All I said was white machine locker cocaine. And he like dragged me away, put me in a corner.
I think it was the DMT. It was like the first time I got high. I don't know if it was lice or what, but like I saw God.
I hit on my maths teacher. She was in the same club as me, and I was hitting on her, even though she had a husband.
The last question is, do you think drugs have helped you in some sort of way?
Yeah, they cured my boredom, man.
LSD did help me. It opened up my mind to a lot of things.
The only good drug that I find is marijuana.
I think marijuana helped me a lot.
I guess so, yeah. It has given me some good memories.
Oh no, especially in VRChat, I feel like a shit ton of people like overdo it.
I don't think any type of crutch is helpful unless you're using it in the correct way.
No, I don't. The weed causing it kind of like, I don't take weed anymore.
Drugs have elevated me into places that I wouldn't have been otherwise, for sure.
I like taking my anti-seizing medication because, you know, nobody likes seizures.
Through the use, I have opened myself to my subconscious, to my spiritual side. Every time I do a psychedelic, I learn something new about myself.
Marijuana has definitely helped me along my route of figuring out who I am.
What I love about meeting new people is that some have a lot more to say.
A lot of the times people try psychedelics to move past certain traumas, and yes, that may be helpful to them, but for someone else it can vegetize that trauma and solidify it into their head. You are really taking a serious risk when you do take psychedelics. I agree, they're fun for recreational, but the way that people use them today, the kids today, in my opinion, they don't understand the ramifications that come from using those drugs.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to share your own story in the comments below. Thanks for watching.